little sweet visit from my daughter. Okay, go ahead. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacey. I'm so glad you decided to join me. I'm an infidelity recovery coach, and I specialize in helping women and men in their affair and prevent future affairs. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 excuses that the unfaithful give for ending their affair, or not wanting to end their affair, I should say. This is very common. Now, as an unfaithful, I think that my excuses are valid because at the time when I'm experiencing the affair, it makes a lot of sense to me and it can be very fearful. So I think the reason for the excuses is the fear of the affair ending. So let's get into the 5 reasons that I have seen is the most common. The first one is we work together and I can't ignore them. Now, I have worked with people who have successfully hadn't worked with their affair partner and had to continue at their job, and they have set up some really good boundaries. They have set up a professional response to that person. Sometimes they, if they can, they change, like floors where they work or positions, or, there's things around it. You don't necessarily have to walk away from your job. Sometimes it's very necessary depending on the severity of the relationship, of the affair. But it's definitely something that people think about is I work with them, and it's kind of a theme that if I can't have an affair with you, then I want to stay connected to you as much as possible. So if I work with you, I can't ignore you, and it gives an excuse, and it eases the fear of the person having the affair that, okay, I work with you, I can still keep you close. The second one is our families know each other. We're either friends of the family, or, it's like we're married in and you're one of my married relatives, or, that kind of thing. How can I cut off communication with you without people asking questions in the family? And honestly, I had a couple of clients that I work with who, had people a part of the family, and they, in the beginning, it might look a little, I don't want to say it looks suspicious, but in the beginning, she would avoid some functions. After working with her, for like probably about a month, or maybe let's say 6 weeks, she started to gain strength. So she was able to attend those family functions, but just avoid him. So I would definitely say working with me or another affair recovery coach can help give you that strength that you need to continue in your family functions without starting the affair again, or without anything seeming suspicious. The third one is I feel responsible for them. They may have been in a bad place when you showed up on the scene. You guys may have been traumatized together, or that kind of thing, and it's like, I feel responsible for you. I can't let you go. But really, that is, without getting into too much detail, if someone is saying I feel responsible for my affair partner, that goes into their own attachment wounds and what their attachment style is that's causing them to get their worth by taking care of others. So that's a deeper issue, which is something we definitely cover in my attachment program. We go through the why I really had an affair, and I help you break free from that so that you no longer are people pleasing, or you don't find your value in taking care of others. But I want you guys to know that underneath all of these excuses is the fear of losing this person. Another one is, I will never feel this way again. What if I end up alone? Now, that is a fear. The fear of abandonment or being alone is a core wound. And it can definitely cause you to hang on to your affair partner much longer, especially if you have an anxious attachment style, which is what I had. And it was very fearful to let him go because I had to have like a backup, so to speak, because I didn't want to be alone. And I didn't always think that. And a lot of times when someone's triggered, that's what causes their attachment thinking to kick in. So how you feel, that fear is valid. Hey, I don't want to be alone, or what if I won't feel this way again? But we don't want to let that fear control us. Now, in my program, I go over with you how to learn how to not let that fear control you. How to end that lie of, hey, I will never feel this way again, because it is a lie. And we have to learn how to work against that lie so that we can walk away from the affair partner. So if you need help with that, if you need help ending your affair, or you're struggling with this lie, we go through this lie and many others, which helps you to break free from the affair and give you hope. The next one is, I need closure. This one's huge. Everyone thinks that they need closure, and I did too. I just kept thinking, I just need closure. I just need to talk to him one more time. We're just going to have one more communication. Everything's going to be fine. I need him to say that he really loved me. I need him to say that he is missing me. And all this is just a way to stay connected. It's a way that your mind plays tricks on us. It's a way that I don't have to let him go, because I'm convincing myself that the only way I can let him go is if I get closure. And that is just not true. You do not need closure you do not need the affair partner to get closure. I believe that for, 3-4 years. Because if you know my story, I was stuck in the grief and the pain and letting him go for almost 4 years. But what I learned when I really started working with God, when I really started to get better, is that I didn't need him for closure. And I teach you guys that when you work with me, I show you how to get closure. And it doesn't have to take that long, which is something we really want to put in our brain. Like healing from an affair, letting go of the affair partner, getting them out of our brain, it does not have to take years. So that is some excuses that I believe we can use to prevent us from ending an affair. So if you need help, if you would like to work with me, check the description box below, and I'll see you in the next video.